Hey, what's up, you guys? It's your girl Apollonia Cross coming at you guys.
Mom, I read, Mom.
Yeah. You gotta love it when your daughter bombs on your YouTube intro.
That's me.
That is you, huh? Yeah. Hey, what's up, y'all? It's your girl Apollonia Cross, and in today's video I am going to be showing you how to plan your health and wellness goals around your family's lifestyle, because obviously we have a life and things that we want to work on for ourselves, and it's so important to do that. But when you got kids and a spouse that you're trying to worry about, and your job and your side hustle, your business, all the things on top of keeping up the house, it always seems like it's impossible. But you can totally do that, and I'm going to show you how on my planning wall. So stay tuned. Hey, bud.
Hi.
You doing good?
Uh-huh.
All right. I love you.
I love you too.
I am doing it.
Are you doing it?
All right, guys. So I'm just getting out the shower because that is one of the number one things a part of my wellness routine that I'm working on getting back into a habit, because I don't know about y'all, but being stuck in quarantine, like, so much more, or obviously since we've been stuck in quarantine and with all the kids and everything around, things have been crazy. One of the first things that went for me was like taking a shower and all that first thing in the morning consistently, because a lot of times I would just wait till the last minute. So I was like, yeah, no more, not gonna do that anymore. Another morning routine that I'm working on building into is getting my daily shake in. Now, before I was always doing it first thing in the morning, just at the start of my day as part of my workout routine, got my pre-workout in, got my hydration in and all that. But now that I'm always still trying to get my two girls to stay asleep consistently throughout the night, it's been very, very, very difficult, and I always end up getting really busy throughout the day and I forget to eat. So getting back to having my shake first thing in the morning, so that way no matter what, I know that I at least got this amount of nutrients in my system, and then I can grab a meal later on in the day when I'm feeding the kids. And to remember to, remembering that I can't leave her out of videos, huh? I can't. Not no more?
Ow.
Yeah. Huh. Yeah. Yeah. She gets so jealous whenever, like, I try to film without her. And so does the 2-year-old, and you'll probably see her too in just a little bit. But I actually hear the footsteps coming downstairs. But it's just kind of what that is, right? So this is my planning wall, and I'm going to show you exactly how I use this bad boy to plan out everything for my health and fitness goals. Are you ready? Yeah, say, I'm ready, mommy. Yeah. So this morning, actually, just side note before I show you guys, but this morning, and like I told you, the 2-year-old is coming, but we had our little bit of yoga time this morning, and somebody was able to suck on her toes while doing baby pose, which was awesome. That's definitely stretch goals for me. And introducing, Bubby said no TV?
Bubby said no YouTube.
Okay, yeah. All right, you guys, so before I show you how to use a planning wall, there's a couple things that I want to talk to you about first that you're going to need to do. Number one is you want to make sure that you set some goals and break them down. Now, what I mean by set goals and break it down is you want to make sure you have a goal that you want to achieve, and also give yourself an end date first before you start your start date, because you can say, I want to lose 20 pounds by my birthday, and your birthday can be in 2 months, and you're saying, I'm going to start tomorrow. Well, there's a couple other things you want to do. Like, are you going to need to start meal planning, meal prepping? Do you even have the groceries? Do you know what types of food you're going to eat? Do you know what type of workouts? Like, it's not very smart to say you're going to start tomorrow on a weight loss journey or anything that has a very, very big goal that you want to achieve, you want to make sure that you actually take the time to really think about this and break it down to figure out what mile markers and things you're going to need to do beforehand to help you build this into a lifestyle habit. That is the most important thing. Okay, so set some goals and break them down. Now, you don't need a whole lot of time to do this. Take about 5 to 10 minutes. Just really think on it. Okay. Now, the second thing you want to do is, I mentioned it in the first, but you want to set some mile markers. Now, mile markers are like your mid-term check-in point. So mile marker can be like a weekly check-in or a monthly check-in until you reach your big goal, right? Or like, say if your goal is to lose 100 pounds, or if your goal is to do a bikini competition, or your goal is to just get ready for a vacation or whatever. So your mile markers would be small checkpoints in between the date that you start and the date that your goal date to achieve your goal. All right, so it's important to have those because that way you can use these different mile markers to help you gauge and track your progress. And if there's anything that needs to be adjusted, you can do that and start fresh. Okay, so now that you have set your goals, broke them down, and created some mile markers, now I'm going to show you how to use the planning wall. Now, a couple things you're going to need for the planning wall are going to be some sticky notes. And I have a bunch of different color sticky notes that I like to use. And these are my favorite thing because of the fact that you can color code them to the different areas of your life and however you need to. So like I said, I'm going to show you how to plan your health and fitness goals around your family lifestyle and the different events and things that you may have for work or your business goals and all of that. So you don't want to have everything in pink. You're going to need to have a couple of other colors to help you distinguish on your planning wall the differences between the 2, 3, or however many categories you need to have on your wall whenever you're mapping this out for yourself. So in a sense, these are like your mile markers, like not mile markers as like marking stones, like mile markers as in like, you know, our favorite highlighters that we like to use, those type. So definitely get you a set of sticky notes. It doesn't have to be a whole bunch of them, and you don't have to hoard them like we do washi tape, but you do need a few color-coded sticky notes and a good pen. So now that we got the sticky notes and a pen, let's get over to the planning wall. All right, you guys, so as you can see, we are at my planning wall now, and I have a couple of things that's already up here, but let me talk you through on what these colors mean in the sticky notes and how I'm going to use them. Now, blue sticky notes represent different holidays and events that might be coming up that's going on with the family, or things that we like to celebrate, birthday parties or whatever that could be popping up that's going to typically cause me to want to kind of lay off of my eating and nutrition and meal prep, you know, holidays and things we like to celebrate, and that's totally okay. By knowing those dates and things in advance, I can plan around my health and fitness goals around those things, okay? So that's why I like to use the sticky notes to make those dates pop. So some things are like, we have Easter coming up because this is April. My current planning wall is set up from April through September. So taking into consideration those different holidays that are going to be popping up, I have the blue that represent those, so that way I can see them very bold and very loudly. And so when I go to take the purple sticky notes, which are my different mile markers that represent the days that I need to check in with myself and my progress, I can plan around those. So remember, like I told you guys, you want to set a goal with the end date in mind. So my personal goal is to lose 30 pounds by my birthday. My birthday is in July, and we are currently at the end of February, about to be March next week. So I know that I want to give myself some time to work my way into working out again, since I haven't worked out in a while because I just had a baby. Well, not just had a baby, but still, my daughter is about to be 7 months old. Wait, she's about to be 8 months old, and that's still depending on your delivery and your workout and everything beforehand. You want to give yourself some grace and give yourself an opportunity to work your way into a workout program, work your way into a routine, and get your mindset and ready around that, as well as prep your family as they need to be too. Because it's going to require a lot from you. It may require some adjustments for your family too. So always want to take those into consideration. So I'm going to give myself all of March to gradually build myself a morning routine, get back into moving my body in the morning, and figure out when the best times they are for me to get in a workout, okay? So that's what I'm using March for. Now, I know that my end goal is to reach my goal and be at 30 pounds down from where I currently am by July 2nd. So I'm going to put a sticky note for my final check-in date, is what that says, because my goal is to hit my weight loss goal by 4th of July weekend, so that way I can have so much fun and celebrate and all that jazz. Now, my next goal is, my next mile marker that I want to set is another checkpoint, which is going to be 4 weeks working backwards. So we're in July 2nd. Now we're going to work 4 weeks backwards, which is going to be June 4th is my next check-in. So I'm going to put that sticky note right here. And then my next check-in after that 4 weeks is going to be July 7th, which actually is right before Mother's Day, which is what this sticky note tells me. It's Mother's Day weekend. So I need to be aware. This is going to actually be my first month into my workout routine, which is going to be the very first holiday as well after I've started my workout routine. And because it is Mother's Day, I'm going to want to have a mimosa or something. So I need to make sure that I account for that whenever I go to meal plan at that time. So I'm just going to put my mile marker here. And then now 4 weeks from that, I'm going to put up here. Alrighty, so this way it tells me that this is the absolute latest that I want to start a workout routine based on my goals. Because one thing about weight loss, you want to make sure that you set realistic goals that you can achieve. Now for weight loss, you want to lose at least 1 to 2 pounds per week is healthy weight loss goal. And you want to give yourself some grace just in case you don't lose weight 1 week or you plateau or something like that. So you want to give yourself a little bit of grace to adjust as needed. You guys, so as you can see, I've got quite a bit more days up here. There's a lot more blue going on, and as you can see, this is in the month of July. Well, you can't see it, but now you can. So this is the month of July, and would you know it, all of our birthdays are in July, which is why I wanted July 1st to be my end all to be all for me reaching my weight loss goal, is because the month of July is going to be crazy. We're a family of 6, and every single one of us except for my daughter Nayeli, her birthday's May 30th, but she was due in July. But all of our birthdays are in July. So there's no way I'm going to be able to focus and stay consistent, which I would be able to, but I really would be pushing and fighting myself. And the goal for me is to make this a lifestyle change and a habit, not something that I have to force and strain to do. So that's why I'm like, okay, let me make this my end all to be it all goal date to reach my goal and build in that habit, so that way when things get very hectic and busy with the family, I will have more than enough time to be mindful with my eating choices, be mindful with my emotions, and when to keep pushing and when to kind of slow down and all of that jazz. So it will be more of a realistic habit for me. So, all right. And like I said, guys, remember I told you planning well in case you got a plan, because you got to hold a kid. I'm telling you, this is like so much easier. And then, so I even added more business things on here because I have my sticker shop or my planner shop, and I also have my course that I'm working on launching. I wanted to make sure that I put out my different launch dates that I'm going to be working on big things like my subscription box and my course that's coming up, because those things, whether you realize or not, that is a lot of pre-planning and things that is going on that needs to happen to where I really need to focus. And sometimes there's going to be some weird sleeping patterns and stuff going on, so I wanted to make sure that I'm aware of that when I am looking at working on my workouts and my fitness and all of that. I'm really going to need to depend on doing bulk meal prepping, lots of freezer meals and stuff during that time, because I'm not going to be focusing on trying to cook every single night for everybody. It just becomes a lot when you're trying to also work on launching things and running your business. So, but yeah, generally this is how you can kind of plan it. As you can see, most of my fitness focus is during the slower times of the year for me. I want to make sure I do it all before our birthday month, and then I'm going to kind of slow down a little bit, just more so go on maintenance, maybe focus on walking or whatnot, but not necessarily doing so much and being very tight on myself on my nutrition. Like, I'm going to enjoy myself, but I'll just be more mindful versus more strict. And then once the kids are back into school, we got birthdays and things passed, and we're getting back into our normal family routine, then I'll get back into my workout routine and then start to get ready for the holidays. Now that is a whole nother type of a focus as well when it comes to health and fitness. And it's always going to change depending on your family lifestyle. And that's what I'm talking about, is living a healthy lifestyle around your family that you can keep consistent without feeling guilty, without feeling overwhelmed or anything like that. Now, I also, as you guys can see the convenience of it, I didn't think I really needed to tell you, but just in case, say you decide, okay, I need to just move some things around. Look, you just take the sticky note off, or if you say, I just need to start all over, rip it all apart and then just start again. It's like, and just whoop. Yeah, sticky notes are going to fall or whatever. You just pick it up or you adjust as needed. It's a lot more affordable than constantly buying more stickers to cover up your chicken scratch or whatever in your physical planner. Okay, so I was able to get the baby to sleep. Now that she's finally asleep and so is the toddler, I'm actually going to be able to sit at my desk and plan with you guys. All right, now that my girls are asleep, I can sit and actually plan in my planner. So now that you've got everything planned out on your planning wall, you can take that same information and transfer it into your physical planner now that you've gotten your brain all figured out and everything. It's a lot smoother, it's a lot cleaner, and again, you don't have to worry about the chicken scratch. All right, so you're probably thinking, like, do I need a planning wall? No, you don't need a planning wall. You can still do the same exact technique that I showed you with using a planning wall in your planner in your year at a glance section. It's the same exact thing. The planning wall just gives you a lot more space and freedom to work with versus just the small boxes that you may have in your year at a glance calendar like mine. I love my year at a glance calendar because it's a great place to house everything for the year and I can bring it all over the place. But sometimes the boxes, there's just not a whole lot of space. So, which is why we end up having multiple planners for multiple things. So, see what I mean? It's just not a whole lot of space like the planning wall. So use a planning wall to plan everything out and kind of just map your brain out and then transfer the information into your physical planner once you are settled with how things are going to go, and then get very specific on your exact action steps that you're going to take and the things that you need to do, like your grocery shopping, your meal prep days, and all of that jazz. So I hope you guys found this video helpful, and don't forget to like this video and subscribe to my channel. Now, also, this video is in collaboration with Tatiana Muse of the Stationary Muse. If you guys are not familiar with her, she is amazing. She's such a sweetheart, and she's actually one of my business coaches who's helped me with launching my stationery company or my stationery shop. So if you guys are interested in that, she's a great business mentor and coach as well. And so we decided to do this collab video where she is going to be talking about how you can plan your Q2 business goals on a planning wall, since she also has a planning wall. And the funny thing too is we didn't plan this, but she actually set hers up and posted a video about it the same day that I was putting mine up originally. So I thought that was super funny, and that's why I decided to reach out to her and say, hey, let's collab on this. So I love her. She's awesome, and I hope you guys will too. So be sure to check out her video and get some great tips on that, whether you own a business or thinking about building a side hustle, or maybe you're just trying to figure out how to navigate your work schedule around your family things, then definitely check her video out as well and get those great tips. All right, you guys, so someone woke up a little bit early from her little fake nap that she tried to play me with, but that's okay. As I'm closing out, you guys don't forget to like and subscribe to my channel. And also check out Tatiana's video, because we're doing a giveaway, and those deets to the giveaway for you to win are going to be at the bottom in the description section of our videos. So make sure you check that out. We're both giving away $25 each, and then we'll be announcing the winner on Instagram Live on March 5th at 2:30 p.m. Pacific time. So you guys make sure to enter, and we will catch you on the next video. All right, thanks. Bye.